All 4 Confederate statues have been taken down in Baltimore. Now the city is reacting. And new at noon, we're hearing from Mayor Catherine Pugh. WJZ is live with complete coverage. Amy Yency is at Wyman Park, where the Robert E. Lee and Stonewall Jackson monument was removed. But let's start with Kimberly Eaton at City Hall, where the mayor just explained her decision to take away the statues. Kimberly.
And Lynn, less than 48 hours ago, City Council voted to deconstruct Baltimore's Confederate monuments, and then overnight the mayor gave a simple order: move them and do it now.
There's enough grandstanding, enough speeches being made, get it done.
Take them down and move them out. The overnight order from Mayor Catherine Pugh came just before midnight Wednesday, green-lighting private contractors to remove Baltimore's 4 Confederate monuments.
I make quick decisions based on the facts and based on my capacity to get the work done.
Dramatic video shows crews lifting the statues in the dark under the mayor's watch. All 4 gone. The Lee Jackson in the Wyman Dell, the Taney Monument in Mount Vernon, Confederate women in Bishop Park, and the Confederate soldiers and sailors near Bolton Hill. Since Saturday's deadly rallies in Charlottesville, 2 of the 4 had been defaced. One marked with graffiti and the other vandals covered in red paint, sparking controversy and sparking concerns of unrest.
I think any city that has Confederate statues are concerned about violence occurring in their city.
Now in the daylight, only empty pedestals and lingering questions about where the monuments are now.
I wanted them out of the city, and I would suspect that they're out of the city. I'll find out later on.
And the mayor says there has been some interest from Confederate cemeteries and at least one university, something she says will go in front of committee later on. Reporting live from City Hall, I'm Kimberly Eaton, WJZ Eyewitness News.
Kimberly, thank you. Complete coverage continues now with Amy Yency at Wyman Park with the statue removed there. Amy.
Jess, we saw several of those statues come down in real time as it was happening, and we saw the crowd's reaction as it was also happening. So many mixed emotions in relation to these 4 statues that have since been taken down and what exactly they represent. Now, there were some messages scribbled on that now bare pedestal. They have been removed. It's not clear who cleans it up. And even though the messages are gone and the statues are gone as well, it's impacting the entire city. Cloaked by fog and in the middle of the night, all 4 Confederate statues in Baltimore are taken down. The swift removal of the controversial monuments was unannounced, but word spread fast.
When you really take into account what that means, it was there for the specific purpose to, represent racism. A
symbol of history to some and of hate to others.
It's very powerful because here you have a African-American female mayor who made the decision to remove this statue. For the most part, the crew out here tonight is mostly white, but the crane operator is black.
This woman telling WJZ the statues are art and removing them will not change much.
We don't go in the library and tear up books and photographs.
It's not an erasure of history. There's lots of places where we learn about our history: libraries, archives, public school. This is actually not the site of any significant activity during the Civil War.
You can tell there are mixed opinions about this just by reading the messages left on this pedestal. On the one hand, some people are saying these statues represent white supremacy, and on the other, some are questioning whether removing these statues will help race relations.
I'm 66 years old. I lived through the 68 riots, and we're still doing this.
Removing a reminder of a dark past in hopes there are brighter days ahead. There is one thing everyone we spoke to can agree on. The country, this city, has come a long way when it comes to race, but there's still a long way to go. Reporting live, Amy Yency, WJZ Eyewitness News.
All right, Amy, thank you.